Welcome back to Home for the Holidays, the Love JeKeisha edition. Yes, I'm still home for the holidays. Get excited because today we are making 4 recipes. Count them up. Yeah. First thing we're going to make is a cocktail. It's like a sidecar, but it's going to be our apples and pears, apple cider, some whiskey, and we're going to top it off with some ginger beer. We're also going to make Parmesan garlic wing, party wing, a Brie that's topped with nice fig preserve and prosciutto, and our mini crab cakes. So I have a special guest. Can you guess who it is? You gotta watch to see. So the first thing we're gonna make today is our cocktail, only because we wanna let it sit for a little bit before we start serving. So what I have here is 4 cups of apple cider. And to that, we're going to add 1 cup of whiskey. And of course I have this 8-cup picture here, so I'm able to see just what I need. And yes, that's 1 cup and a splash of whiskey. So, and I have some beautifully sliced pears and apples here. I'm going to add to our drink. I mean, preparing for the holidays can be fun, easy. You don't have to sweat the small stuff. You can even make this up the night before your party or your cocktail party or whatever you want to serve it with, or just the night before you want to have a cocktail. Cover it and let it sit in the refrigerator for a minimum of 4 hours. And look how easy you have a cocktail. When it's done, we'll show you how it's finished. All right, now let's get into our appetizers. Our first appetizer is going to be party wings. We're gonna make a buttery, spicy garlic sauce. Like, it's so, let me just say, it's heavenly. I probably would fight my dad for these wings. That's not a lie either, but you'll see why. So I've already washed and trimmed my chicken wings, and I have them seasoned. Please season your chicken wings. Please season your chicken wings. Season them with whatever seasoning you like. I use adobo. I have my oil back here getting warm on 350. It's actually already at 350, so I'm gonna start frying these chicken wings. But while I'm frying these chicken wings, I am so excited to introduce you to my mother, Tina. That's what everybody calls her, but to me, she's just mommy. She's going to make something that we traditionally have every year, which is a Christmas Brie, but I changed the recipe a little bit. We're gonna use fig preserve and prosciutto, which is a play on a wonderful flatbread I had once with figs, prosciutto, and mozzarella cheese. But today we're gonna use Brie. So let me introduce you to my mom. Come on, Mom. I finally got her in the kitchen with me, y'all, probably because I'm at her house.
Yes.
Yes, so I'm gonna cook these and she's gonna get started on our Brie. Mom, I'm so glad you came on my show.
I'm so glad to be here.
No, I'm so glad to be here with you. And y'all, I'm over here really just crispied up the prosciutto by putting it in the oven on 375 until it's crispy. It's almost like bacon, which essentially it is. It's like an Italian style bacon, just cured a little differently. And my mom is prepping this Brie. Now, I have seen Brie wrapped in puff pastry, I have seen it wrapped in phyllo dough. I've even seen people use the Pillsbury croissant. But today we are going to use puff pastry. And I got my prosciutto already. Awesome. So we're gonna use the pear preserve, the fig preserve. I got pears on my mind because I'm excited about that cocktail.
I know I can't wait to taste it. It looks delicious.
I'm sure you'll enjoy. No, you don't have to. And then you're gonna put a little bit of the crispy prosciutto on top of it. Yes, I'm so excited. There's nothing like holiday entertaining.
I love it.
Yes, I get holiday entertaining from my mother. We overdo it all the time. Here's your pastry brush just in case you need it for your. And I'm gonna check on our chicken. And we're gonna cook our brie on 375 until it's nice, puffy, and golden brown. Yes, this egg wash is what seals the deal for us when it comes to sealing your puff pastry. So no matter what type of design you want to do with your puff pastry, please make sure you use a good egg wash. I use egg and water. Some people use egg and milk. It doesn't impact the flavor at all, but it does make it nice and golden brown and shiny.
Know that?
Did I know that? Well, no. Again, I didn't. I always use the egg. I always do an egg wash for egg and water. Does it make a difference?
It really doesn't. You can just use the egg because it's the egg wash. You can just use the egg.
Okay.
Stone.
I'm gonna get this out of the way for you.
When you just brush it all over. Yeah. I don't have enough to make up here.
Oh, she's finna get fancy.
I'm gonna attempt to get fancy. It look like a little bit.
I told you she was gonna get fancy. I'm so glad you're here, Mommy, because they wouldn't have never gotten that out of me. Never.
No. Okay. We're going to let it wash all over. You just have to be a little creative when you're doing things like this.
So I don't know about you all, but there's certain things that I come home specifically for that I do not even attempt to make. And one of those things is a ham and broccoli. It's like a roll. My mom makes it every holiday for me. And
Just
then,
for her.
yes. And then she also makes me a wonderful cheese ball with these different cheeses and sauerkraut. It's a family staple at this point because I can't remember not having it.
No, because you make sure that I make it.
I have to. Awesome. It looks beautiful, Mommy. All right, and our stove is hot on 375. And again, we're going to cook it until it's golden brown.
That's it.
Thank you so much. Awesome. Well, while we are letting our Brie cook, I am going to show you how to make a quick wing sauce that's going to send your wings over the top. All right, while our wings are cooking, I'm going to show you how to make this quick wing sauce. To our wing sauce, we have 1 cup of butter, 50 cloves of garlic thinly sliced, and a heaping tablespoon of chili garlic sauce. All right, so moving right along, we have our chicken wings frying, excuse me, our garlic butter sauce, our Brie in the oven, and we're moving to our next appetizer, which is going to be a mini crab cake. And what I'm doing here is zesting a lemon. And we're going to use that zest a little bit later, but for right now, I need this lemon juice, and it's smarter to zest the lemon first. So, what I'm using here is lump crab meat and jumbo crab meat. I like both, judge ye not. We're going to add to this about a tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning, because I like it to be kicked up a lot. A teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. A heaping tablespoon of parsley. And we're going to squeeze in our lemon juice. Put your hand over it so that you can catch the seeds. Awesome. And our mayo, it's 1/4 of a cup. And last but not least, a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Y'all know the fancy mustard with the wine inside of it? Yeah, that. And we're going to mix it all together. And yes, there is a binder, but I like to do this part first because It's a restaurant in my neighborhood that has me spoiled on crab cakes. It's called a breadless crab cake. It's to die for. So a lot of times I like to mix first to see how much of my binder I want to put in my crab cakes. Because I might want to get fancy like them, huh? And saltine crackers, just 6. We're just gonna use 6. Use your hands, crumble them up, and mix them in your crab mixture. I don't know about you, but if you're cooking along with me, I know you're hungry just from the smell alone. And using the other half of my lemon, this is where I'm going to squeeze it into my crab cake. And just like that, you are ready to start cooking off your crab cakes. Don't overmix, because you want them crab chunks. Once your butter has melted, reduce your heat to low. We're not trying to fry the garlic. At this point, we just want it nice and softened in our butter flavored. All right, and remember this zest I told you we would use? Using a 1/2 cup of mayo and some capers. Which have been drained. Gonna put a good teaspoon in there. We're gonna mix it together. And guess what? Just like that, you have a wonderful sauce to eat with your crab cakes. So now that we have our sauce together, our crab cake mixture put together, let's go ahead on and get to frying these crab cakes. I'm using a scoop just so that I can make sure that my crab cakes are the same size. And I'm using a non-stick skillet, but I did put a little oil in there. And right now my heat is at medium. And as not to overcrowd the pan, I'm only gonna cook 4 at a time. So you see our chicken, it's nice, golden brown. And guess what? Our garlic butter sauce. This is where we come turn this up a notch. Yes. So we want to make sure that it's all over our wings. And we're going to pop this in the oven so that the butter sauce marries this chicken along with the garlic. Oh. And we hadn't even got to the best part yet. And you only want to put this in the oven for like maybe 10-15 minutes. Make sure there's some space between them because you want them to stay crispy and not sweaty and start to boil. Yes. Guys, come on over. Let's cook tonight. All right, our party is coming together. Our chicken has married these wonderful butter garlic flavors. Yes. You smell that? Oh my God. Oh. Yes. I don't know why I get so excited about food, but it's so good to me. It's just everything. I'm sorry. So we do have some sauce of our butter and garlic sauce that's on our pan. Gonna make sure we waste not, want not. And I know y'all not surprised that this is a butter sauce for wings because I'm a butter lover. Yes, I am. Here we go, here we go, here we go. That's not even the end, y'all. Just wait. We are going to finish with Parmesan cheese. Nice and grated by the local grocery store. Use it sparingly. You know how when you go to the restaurants, they be like, oh, tell me when to stop. Yeah, that's not what we're doing here. All right, so our appetizers are done. We have our butter garlic chicken wings here, our fig and crispy prosciutto brie tucked away in a nice puff pastry, and our quick and easy crab cakes with our caper and lemon sauce. And we're gonna finish up our cocktail. Remember our cocktail that we started at the beginning? Well, I've put it in a nice serving tray and I'm gonna finish it with a ginger beer, so 12 ounces. So what do we have? 4 ounces of apple cider, 1 cup of whiskey, about a half of a pear and a half of an apple, and 12 ounces of ginger beer. And your party is ready. I mean, do you see how quick and easy we pulled this together? Really and truly. Because of the magic of TV, we were able to do it under an hour. But to trim our glasses, we are going to dip our glass in our drink. And then we're going to twist it around and some cinnamon sugar. Yes. And this is going to keep our glasses festive. People can see that you put a lot of time and attention into entertaining, and you did it all in under an hour. And some of the stuff you can do the night before. Just being honest. However, thank you so much for watching home for the holidays with Love JeKeisha, and we will see you next week to see what's sweet in the kitchen.